Hello everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and today we are doing a big old book haul. Okay, so I don't know if I can hold all of these. I don't have too many, but there are quite a few books to talk about today. A lot, I would say. Okay. Some of these you have seen in the past and some of you have not. I just haven't combined them into one video. Some of these are from little free libraries. I think those are the only ones you've seen are the little free library ones. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll do those first just to get them out of the way. So the first one was a pretty recent find, and that was, I think I smushed it by accident. Escape from a Mr. Lemoncello's Library. This is the first book in a series by Chris Grabenstein. It's a great last name. But it's a really cute cover, and you know, if you're new here, I absolutely love middle grades. I have, well, ow. 1.5 bookshelves. I just hit my head on the bookshelf. Because my middle grade bookshelf is way up the top here. Okay, but this is the first book in a series, so it's all about a famous game maker who's designed the town's new library and is having an invitation-only lock-in on the first night. And so these kids are, it's kind of like, I've heard that it's kind of like a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory type of book, so I'm excited to read it. And it's part of a series, so let's see if I can find the other ones at the library or maybe at a thrift store or something. Okay, next up, I'm going to skip that one for now. Okay, the next one that I got at a little free library is Song of Solomon by Toni Morrison. And some of these I've had for a while now. I've had for probably a couple of weeks, but I just haven't gotten around to putting them in a book haul yet. And I don't even know what this is about. There's no description in here. All I know is I did want to try a Toni Morrison book. Yeah, there is no description of this book whatsoever. Wow. But yeah, anyway, so I know absolutely nothing about this, but if you've read it, let me know if it's good or not. But yeah, I guess it's the winner of a Nobel Prize. I've never read any. I feel like I probably wouldn't enjoy them, mostly because they're probably over my head. But I'm always willing to give it a try. So there's that one. And then let's see, what else was little free libraries? That one was, I have to scroll down a little bit here. There we go. All right, so I have 3 more from the little free libraries. I have Vanished by Kendra Elliott. This cover drew me in right away. I love that cover. But let's see, it says, when an 11-year-old is abducted on her way to school, the FBI doesn't waste a moment, sending agents to scour the area and embedding Special Agent Ava McClain with the distraught family. So, it sounds good. I don't know if there's going to be any romance in this. There could be. It doesn't sound like it's going to be heavy romance, so I'm kind of hoping it's not because it's not Christian fiction, but I thought I'd give it a go, and if I don't like it, then I can always give it to another little free library. Okay, so the next one was a book that I got at one of my local libraries. They always have a little book corner for sale. So I got A Woman Is No Man by Etaf Rum. But this one sounds really good as well. So it's about I think it's dual timeline, Palestine in 1990 and Brooklyn 2008. So it's about a girl who prefers reading books instead of trying to get a husband that her father chooses for her. So she ends up being married and soon living in Brooklyn. And then her granddaughter in 2008 really wants to go to college, but her grandmother is insistent to meet new potential husbands. So this one sounds really good. I'm excited to try this. I was sent this book. I actually tried to find this for my last book haul, but I couldn't find it, and now I found it. And this is another Elisa C. book. I still have not read any of her books, but I really want to. This one is Shanghai Girls, And I think I won this in one of my book groups on Facebook, but they were doing like kind of a giveaway. You can put any books that you were wanting to give to a new home, and so I won this one. And this is 1937 Shanghai, the Paris of Asia, where Pearl Chin and her younger sister May are having the time of their lives. Until the day their father tells him that he has gambled away their wealth, and that to repay his debts he must sell the girls as wives to suitors who have traveled from Los Angeles to find Chinese brides. So it sounds really cute. Probably another heartbreaking one, but I'm excited to give this one a go. And also, she sent me this really pretty bookmark, which I thought was really nice. It's actually really pretty. I wonder what kind of paper that is. It's really thick, but it's a really pretty bookmark. Okay, on to the next one. So I think I have one more that I was sent very kindly. This cover, again, I really love this color, especially that like, is it like a, ooh, it's like a metallic blue background. That's really cool. But this is called The Other Black Girl by Zakiya Delilah Harris. And so I've been wanting to read this one for quite a few years now. I'm hoping that it's good. Someone was kindly sent this to me in another, probably the same book group as that one. But let's see. So this one, it says, an editorial assistant, Nella, is pretty tired of being the only black girl at Wagner Books. So of course she's excited when Hazel May McCall starts working in the cubicle beside her. So I know that there's some kind of like a little bit of a thriller to it, but it talks about how one day a note appears on Nella's desk saying, "Leave Wagner now." So yeah, I'm intrigued. I hope it's good. I traded for 2 of these books in a book group. So I traded for This Tender Land by William Kent Kruger. And this is, I'm not sure, I think I saw this on somebody else's channel. I think it was BooksandJams, I believe, mentioned this. And so I grabbed it, and hopefully I will like it. It's a big book. It's a hefty one. But let's see. This one says, in the summer of 1932, on the banks of Minnesota's Gilead River, the Lincoln Indian Training School is a pitiless place where Native American children, forcibly separated from their parents, are sent to be educated. So, sounds like another heartbreaker. I got a lot of heartbreaker ones. I need some happy books. Okay, and then the other one that I traded for with someone is The Sweetest Remedy by Jane Egara. And this is another like cover want. Like, this cover is gorgeous. I love those orange and teals. That's a great color combination. Who knew that was a great color combination? Love that. But this is a Book of the Month copy, so I can put it on my Book of the Month shelf. And let's see, this one says, when a woman travels to Nigeria to attend the funeral of the father she never knew, she meets her extravagant family for the first time, finds a new and inspiring love interest, and discovers parts of herself she didn't know or were missing. So I am very excited about this book. I really love books that take place in Africa, so I'm very excited to see if I'm going to like this one. All right, and then I have 3 more to talk about. The first one is this one I got from, where did I get this one? I think it was Savers. Yes, it was Savers. And I made a mistake by accident because I bought this in the hopes that I would be able to read it for a challenge, because it was supposed to be a most recent purchase. So I bought this one planning on reading it right away, and I didn't get to it, and I ended up buying one more book after this one. So, and the next one that I purchased is actually a book I've read before, so I don't know if I can count this one as still my most recent purchase because I haven't read it. I guess I could, even though I plan on reading the other one later on this year anyways. I don't know. Okay. Rant over. So this is Smokescreen by Terry Blackstock. This is a standalone Christian fiction book, and I have never read anything by Terry Blackstock, but I've been wanting to for probably a decade, but I just never got around to it. But I'm finally going to read this one, and again, this cover is really really got me hooked in. But let's see, this is about Nate Beckett, who has spent his life fighting wildfires instead of the lies and rumors that drove him from his Colorado hometown. His mother begs him to come back now that his father has been released from prison, but it isn't until he's sidelined by an injury that he's forced to return and face his past. Sounds good. I'm excited. Okay, and then the last two books, which I'm very, very excited to talk about, I got two of the same book. Yes, two of the same book. And I already own about 7 or 8 of them. Can you guess which one? Actually, is it 7? Actually, about 5 or 6. But can you guess which one? I did a whole tour on it, and I bought another 2 copies of, yes, my favorite fiction book of all time, The Princess Bride. So the first one, and I don't buy just any copy of The Princess Bride. Usually I have like 3 editions that have the same cover, but they have different meanings behind them. But I only try to buy ones that I don't have a cover of already. So here is a new edition of The Princess Bride, and both of these I've never seen before. I periodically look on Google and on eBay and stuff to see if I can find new editions that I don't already own, and this one I have never ever seen. So this cover is really beautiful, but it's got a castle on the back. It is hardcover. And the inside, I think it's just brown, I think. Yeah, it's just brown. But it's got beautiful gold lettering on it. And it's in pretty good condition. It's not, the pages are in good condition. And I always put I'm very happy with this book. It's really gorgeous. And so there's that one. And then I have one more Princess Bride that I've never seen before again. It is absolutely gorgeous. Unfortunately, one of the pages is ripped, which is very unfortunate. So if I can find another copy, I probably will. Looks like 2 pages are ripped, but not that badly. It's just in the corner. But I have never seen this edition. I believe it is UK, I believe. No, it says United States. But I guess this is the 25th anniversary, but it is gorgeous. It reminds me kind of like a Shakespeare cover. But it's The Princess Bride. And so here is the cover. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I'll put the cover of the most common Princess Bride book cover is, so you kind of know what I'm talking about. But this one, this is gorgeous. It's got it looks like kind of like a buttercup. Almost looks like it's the prince, honestly, rather than Wesley. But it's a stunning cover, and I love this one so much. It's absolutely beautiful. And yeah, as I said, 2 of the pages are ripped in here. So if I can find a different copy, I will, but they're not that bad. And you can't even really tell. But yeah. So I have 2 new editions of The Princess Bride to put in my collection. I am so happy to have both of these. So those are all of the most recent purchases that I have made recently. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video.